on Zephyr, Dexter. See them every week, but we don't always see Dexter's Marth, and that's why I'm really excited to see how it's going to play out.
Maybe he just plays all the Fire Emblem characters. I haven't seen this with Cena, but I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
I mean, you know, Marth and Lucina aren't that different, so if you have one, you usually kind of have the other, just on the virtue of, like, you know, hitboxes, roughly spaced the same.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that dash attack was a mistake. Dexter going to eat his first percent, actually, from it. But does get back on stage, takes stage control, and just fires back so quickly.
Yeah, and this is what I love to see from Dexter's Marth. When he is on point with it, his pressure is always stifling. His aerial mix-ups are always just so creative, and he's just always so good at sealing on stocks. But he burned his jump, but he doesn't really SD off there. I think he recognized it early.
You know, granted, Dexter is doing everything right. Zephyr is still managing to find those openings. He did put 56% on Dexter. And Dexter does need to close this out soon because as Rage builds, Limit becomes even more of a factor.
Yeah, even right now, I feel like a cross slash at most areas of stage would probably kill if he was sent like directly towards the blast zone. So, you know, he really needs to check down those rolls, make sure he doesn't jump errantly. Because the moment he just kind of pushes the button without thinking about it, that's going to be Zephyr's calling card, essentially.
I really like how Dexter gets off the ledge. If you notice, he'll stand up and then he would almost always just runs by. Oh, great shield right there. But Zephyr still managing to get some type of punish off of it, even though it didn't take the stop. But a lot of times Dexter here stand up and just run straight by Zephyr. A lot of times people get scared on the edge. They don't want to move because of Cloud's options. Dexter's just running straight by him.
Yeah, Dexter, when he's playing aggressive, he'll mix you up so well that even you don't know what the right offensive option is, because it almost seems like his offense is like just surrounding you no matter what you do.
Right there, he should have chosen an offensive option because grabbing that ledge for the second time was not the right option.
But this could be the start of something big. The Dance Blade sends at a good angle.
Is he going to get it?
Oh, Zephyr does all the work for him. That's going to be the end of game one.
Wow.
Yeah, no one saw that coming. He just dipped a little bit too low. And you kind of have to dip crazy low against Marth in that scenario because the down tilt reaches so far below the ledge. But, you know, Zephyr, I guess he just kind of miscalculated just a bit, just a hair.
Sure, Dexter is not complaining by any means. Definitely will be a nice win to have under his belt. The season has just recently started again. And, you know, having Zephyr, one of the... I'm not sure actually who's higher. I imagine Zephyr is, though.
I think if I remember right, they're really close. I'll pull it up real quick. But in the meantime, we got Zephyr's counterpick of Battlefield. And, you know, against sword characters, they both kind of do the same thing, operate in similar zones. So it's really just more of, like, what the comfort pick is. And Zephyr, I guess, just really likes Battlefield.
A lot of Clouds favor this stage because up air covers so much in this stage, because obviously if you're landing on a platform between Cloud's up air, just the length of it and his aerial mobility, he covers so much distance.
Yeah, especially when that limit's online. The airspeed gets up, and it's so hard to land on that character unless you are able to shield drop consistently.
And again,
wow.
Dexter just running straight by Zephyr. Is just so smart, so confident in his option that he's choosing, that he says, why would I shield when I can go by you and get the punish that way?
Yeah, I guess the fear of just entirely left the building tonight, Andrew. Corey's playing wild, Dexter's playing wild. Everyone's just playing wild and not like showing any fear in the face of just clear death.
And it's working, and I'm surprised that Zephyr hasn't caught on to it quite yet. I think only once or twice has he actually grabbed or interrupted Dexter from doing so. But, you know, with all that said, all the praise I'm giving to Dexter, Zephyr does have the lead.
Yeah, even though, like, you know, Dexter's capitalizing on those big situations, even though Zephyr's capitalizing on those big situations, he's still not, like, sealing up those stocks just yet, though. So that's why I like to see punishes like that. That is what you need to really keep yourself in and against Marth. Marth always has those hitters.
It was extra nice because obviously it got rid of the stock, but he saved his limit in the process. There's good awareness to know exactly what he could do and make the most of that situation. Oh, and the movement from Zephyr coming into play. Nobody was hitting the exchange, though.
Nice reaction right there. That was almost melee-esque right there. And now the ledge from to back air, I don't think he has a jump, but either way, the limit's definitely going to have to be for him.
Yep. And I like that Dexter went for that ledge jump, knowing that Zephyr wanted to save his jump. So he said, all right, I mean, save his limit. So he said, all right, he's going to double jump to this ledge, and I'm going to capitalize that way. Smart stuff by Zephyr, not coming down with the second hit of his up B.
That was absolutely brilliant. If he had pressed that second button again, he definitely would have died. Good call out right there by pretty much everyone. And I feel like that's a I play you a lot read. These guys are playing almost every week, and they know each other in and out in terms of gameplay. So, you know, there's going to be some wild situations like that every so often.
Dexter had keeping stage control, but, you know, not able to get a hit. And as time goes on, Zephyr's just getting this limit, does opt to use it right away. Which part of that, maybe he's thinking, I'm going to lose my stock soon anyway, let me just get the damage that I can.
Honestly, I respect it, though.
Well, I respect that as well. Dunk-to-dunk attempt coming in from Zephyr. And good patience by Dexter. It's so hard to keep saying Dexter, Zephyr. But
I know, right? It's really hard for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Because they both ended ER.
Yes.
Well, that ER sound.
Yeah, the ER sound, yeah. But either way, now that Dexter finally sealed out the stock of that great tech chase, now he's starting to really find his way back into it in terms of momentum. I guess he was so focused on getting the kill before that he wasn't really looking for hits. But now he's looking for hits. He's, you know, playing the best I've seen him play in a long time. Limits on mine, though. Let's see what Dexter can do to avoid this. Maybe Zephyr can, like, you know, run up and cross slash or, like, you know, some sort of wild read. But right now he's playing it safe. Yeah, he's getting those back airs, getting those nice aerials.
I question if that was a reaction or a read. Just because if it was a read, then I'm surprised it didn't side B. If it was a reaction, it makes perfect sense. Oh, and that's going to do it.
From the other side, though? Not just yet. I'm not sure if he has a jump, though. Yeah, he never touched the ground, but the Magna Hand's coming through again.
I was expecting a side B. That's actually why I said that will do it.
Yeah.
But the down smash did come through. Even with that slight charge, wasn't enough to take it. You know, Dexter still has a chance. Cloud is susceptible to getting edge guarded. Marth has every single tool needed to do it. Zephyr, you know, playing with his food, might be losing the game because of it.
That's going to be a limit burn. Yeah, that's going to be a limit burn, 90% on him. So now he definitely needs to just keep his feet planted on stage, because the moment he doesn't, but either way, Zephyr's just going to absolutely demolish that stock.
I felt that one.
Yeah, that
off
one hurt.
The bottom.
Oh.
He said, I'm going to bounce you off of here. You're going to go off the top. Let's go to game number 3.
If you leave Rumble on when you get hit by that move, your controller almost fly out of your hand. That move hurts. Yikes.
So, you know, very scary situation that Zephyr was in. He found the opening, though. He made it happen. I don't think anyone expected it to go down that way.
Honestly, I don't even think like Zephyr expected it to go down that way. Like, there was a time where I thought that comeback was definitely about to happen. But you know what? We're going into this game 3. Characters still locked. Marth and Cloud. I almost said Zephyr when I said Cloud. I'm so used to commentating his sets that they're almost synonymous in my brain now. Oh boy.
Might as well call them the same thing.
Yeah, at this point. Zephyr is Cloud, Cloud is Zephyr.
Trying to do another jab. Dexter just kind of answering it, though, with the nair. Wow, and the F smash, wild, but it does connect.
That's one of my favorite things about Zephyr's playstyle. He's never afraid to just throw that out. It's because it's weird. Like, he's so conservative on his limits sometimes, but like the F smashes, they'll fly.
It's a Little Mac thing.
Yeah, actually, that's probably
You see Little Mac, he's like, oh, this is the exact time to F smash.
Yep. They know. Some characters kind of teach you things like keenly. Mac teaches you how to F smash and also how to recover wild. Cloud teaches you how to demolish every hitbox your opponent tries to throw out.
He teaches you Diddy.
Yeah, Diddy teaches you how to walk and down tilt.
That's fair.
Yeah.
My Diddy does not walk or down tilt, but no, I'm joking. The limit was burned right there. No, but Zephyr keeping stage control throughout the process, and he did catch on to Dexter's attempt to take stage control, but he was a little slow in that cross slash. Yeah,
but that recovery from Zephyr was actually brilliant. I think if he was even a pixel higher, that F smash probably would have found it smart.
The delay coming in, and Zephyr saying, oh my goodness. Pineappled by Smashville. Rarely do you see that scenario occur.
But even then, the setup from Dexter all the way through was actually really clean. The nair to jab, I love seeing Marth do that.
Up air coming in. Dexter looking so clean and polished right now. 40% on his opponent. Just racking up the damage, taking that lead, and just making it further.
And just walking him down, walking him to death. Dexter is just so rarely dashing forward, but when he does, he always goes for a big hit, a big grab. But other than that, he's just walking methodically, slowly, just dissecting Zephyr all the way through.
And he's just knowing exactly when to hit the button. You know, dissecting is the perfect word. He's looking like a surgeon right now with every sword swing has an exact purpose and a reason he's using it.
Yeah, it's beautiful Marth play right here from Dexter.
Now, obviously, not to take anything away from Zephyr. Zephyr's movement is obviously looking so crisp, but we're just used to it at this point.
Yeah.
And it looks like they're having a little dance right now, and Zephyr finally winning that trade, but it was not enough to take the stock.
Dexter, or Zephyr, not really finding anything off that edge situation either. Just eats a hit for a shovel, gets sent to the other side of the stage, and now we are pretty much entering like the clutch time. Zephyr needs to make the stock happen. Otherwise, a random tipper will just probably set up a stock, or just, you know, run up and do it. Just do it.
I mean, it looked random, but, you know, I'm sure that Zephyr did it because Dexter's been jumping a lot. A lot of his punishes have either been F-tilt or jump into an aerial. Up smash will cover all the aerials, and I believe spaced, it actually will not get hit by an F-tilt.
Ooh, but that spacing on that forward tilt was immaculate, and that's going to be the set for Dexter moving on to losers finals.
Wow.
Now, Dexter today, yeah, that was beautiful, but Dexter today on Twitter was